Welcome to Comic Talk, where everyone can come and indulge in all things comic related, whether it be movies, TV shows, cartoons, video games, or just comics themselves. If you love comic books, then show it by hitting that subscribe button to help this precious media that we all love thrive and flourish. So, did you like Old Man Logan? No, not that one. This one. Well, I have some good news for you then. They made a sequel to it. Well, not really a sequel. To be more exact, it's really a prequel that takes place 5 years before Hawkeye ever comes looking for Logan for a job to earn some extra money. It's called Old Man Hawkeye. Let me stop you right here. For those of you not familiar with the Old Man Logan series, in an alternative future universe where the supervillains have overthrown the superheroes, the United States of America has been conquered and divided amongst the bad guys, with territories belonging to the Abomination, Magneto, Dr. Doom, and the Red Skull, who is also the President of the United States. Superheroes have been wiped out of existence, with a few that have survived left scattered about, just trying to live in hiding. Which brings us to the first 6 issues of Old Man Hawkeye. In this first volume, it has now been 45 years since the good guys have all but perished, and Hawkeye, aka Clint Barton, has found other means of employment. Employment as an armored escort, if nothing else, who transport illegal contraband for people who don't like to be asked too many questions. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, way deep down in Tannenbaum Gorge, 2 men are trying desperately to arrive at their destination in time. Without the local hostile denizens that inhabit this arid plain, so much the wiser. But in these desert frontiers, someone is always watching, and reavers are always lying in wait for those foolish enough to walk into their tangled webs. Barton, ever vigilant, exits the vehicle. In an act of playing possum, he pops open the back hatch, allowing his mark a false sense of security to approach within striking distance. It's the Madrox Gang, a group of duplicates that somehow now work in disconnect with their once progenitor, Multiple Man. They want the mutant growth hormone, and any resistance will be met with deadly force. Acquiescing to their request, Clint calmly flips open 2 hasps, and with lightning speed twirls his torso to face his assailant, letting 3 pointed shafts loose to find their mark. Before the bandits can register their mistake, Clint releases another volley, each finding their mark with ease. Suddenly, Uber's bravado turns into frantic panic as the numbers of the bandits dwindle. The last 2 duplicates finally gather their faculties and return fire with ballistics, but the seasoned veteran is quick, eliminating one while maiming the other. In a desperate attempt to save his cravenous hide, he barrels down the defile in a frantic hysteria. Hawkeye eyes him up with the efficiency of a longtime pro, reaches back to his quiver for the feel of his fletching, but discovers his bundle of ammunition spent. With nothing left to lose, he can only watch his attacker flee and eventually disappear into the bends of the rocky gorge. But the final duplicate finds out not all temporary havens are sanctuaries, and that there are some denizens that call this place home as well, waiting to devour those foolish enough to walk into their den of bones. This is just a taste of what these first issues have to offer, as Hawkeye also discovers that he is going blind. But before this new illness takes him over, he has a few scores left to settle, and they involve the days our heroes fell 45 years ago. It seems that they were betrayed by those they had once called friends, and before Clinton's vision is totally impaired, he wants to even the score. So if you enjoyed Old Man Logan series and want a little bit more backstory, by all means pick up this first volume of Old Man Hawkeye, as it unfurls the information while adding others, spinning old characters in an alternate universe in a new light. Some cool, some bad, and others I didn't like at all. But don't let that stop you from reading the first chapter in this series. as I give it a solid ranking of 3.5 out of 5. A very good read. Please visit my YouTube channel Comic Talk for other videos like this one. Tap that bell icon before you go, and please by all means suggest other comic story arcs in the comments below that you feel deserve limelight to the masses. And oh yes, as always, until next time, keep reading, my friends.